Suspects appear in court for Harry Smith Reverend murder, and new figures show an increase in employment. Good afternoon, I'm Asanda Matsaunyani. Two suspects have appeared in the Harry Smith Magistrates Court in the Eastern Free State for the murder of 60-year-old Dutch Reformed Church Reverend Willie Brits and his daughter's fiancé Gerard Vermeulen. One of the accused is the adoptive son of the Reverend. The Reverend's wife, Dorothea, was also injured. She is currently in a critical condition in a Bloemfontein hospital. The motive for the crime is still unknown. The SABC's Zima Sambeu has more.
The two accused are 42-year-old Elliot Mhlambi and 28-year-old Martin Brett. They are charged with 2 counts of murder, attempted murder, robbery, and being in possession of an unlicensed firearm and ammunition. One of the accused, Brett, told the court that he will not apply for bail. His co-accused Mhlambi will appear next Monday for bail application. I'm Zima Sambeu for SABC News, Harry Smith.
Police are continuing with the arrests of striking farm workers at the Dwarens in the Boland. This after workers barricaded the area outside the Stoffland informal settlement with burning tires following clashes with police this morning. Police fired tear gas and rubber bullets to disperse hundreds of workers who had gathered on a nearby hill. The SABC's Chris Mabuya reports.
The police have been trying to disperse a group of striking workers protesting on the road into the informal settlement since this morning. They used tear gas and the people retaliated by throwing stones at the police. The police then fired rubber bullets. They followed the workers into the informal settlement and arrested some of them. Angry community members are demanding their release. The situation remains tense. Chris Mabuya, SABC News, the Dorans.
A police forensic unit is to investigate the cause of the devastating fire that destroyed 76 houses and damaged scores of others at St. Francis Bay in the Eastern Cape. The damage could run into several hundred millions of rand. The SABC's Veronica Fourie reports.
Eastern Cape MEC for local government will be visiting the area. While it was a ghost town this morning, where 80% of the homes destroyed were not occupied, some owners are making their way to St. Francis Bay to assess their damage.
Newly released figures show that employment increased in October, growing at an annualized rate of 1%. The latest AdCorp employment data shows that the economy added 41,971 jobs, reversing the decline of 82,431 jobs observed in the 4-month period of May, June, July and August. Jobs creation growth was observed in all sectors. However, the informal sector continued to outperform the others, creating 12,250 jobs during the month. The SABC and the Freedom of Expression Institute have reached an agreement relating to a complaint laid by the institute in 2007. This is related to allegations of a blacklist that was put in place by the then Group Executive of News of the SABC, Snooki Zikalala. The blacklist allegedly contained the names of certain political commentators, which Zikalala had instructed his staff not to use because of their political views on the Thabo Mbeki presidency. SABC senior reporter Melanie Moses has the details.
The FXI alleged that Zikalala's decision to exclude certain commentators may have been politically motivated. A commission of inquiry later found that Zikalala had given the instructions which were unjustified. The FXI then contended that the SABC had violated the Broadcasting Act and its license conditions. After years of legal wrangling between the two parties and ICASA, the matter was eventually set down for hearing today. But the FXI withdrew the complaint. It said an agreement had been reached with the public broadcaster and that details would be released soon. Melanie Moses, SABC News, Johannesburg.